Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VTVT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame, think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Pretty crazy day to day, not only from a price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and by far the biggest volume this chart has had for quite a while. Although this chart is pretty tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspectives that go into it. I mean, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 15 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart looks pretty bad. If you care about the big picture of things, then yeah, to be fair to the bulls, the overall chart does still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And when you have those overall bases being built higher and higher, that is how long-term uptrends are constructed. So just keep in mind, if I sound crazy calling something bullish or bearish, my guess would be you just kind of had a different type perspective going in. But as far as the big picture is concerned, like I said, the bulls do still have a chance, and that all really revolves around this previous breakout point right here at $1.85, and this just comes from a basic rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance, which you can see right there, right there, it was resistance, are broken, you want to see them act as support. And the reason that is so important is, let's say the price actually comes down here, not saying it will, but pulls back here, behaves in this manner, and then starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a big old base of lows right there. You'd have the base of lows down here. If you picture these as stair steps, well then, hey, the overall stair steps are still technically going in the upwards direction. Once more, I realize that if you're a day trader and you bought, somewhere up around here or there, then yeah, you couldn't care less about these overall stair steps. So keep in mind, I am making these comments based more so on somebody that cares about, a big picture type of viewpoint. Now, on the flip side of things, if the price comes down to this, green line and just breaks below it and then continues to separate further and further to the downside, at that point, that would literally be putting the price right back inside of this range where it already was. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements with true power, with genuine strength, are not going to be going back to where they were, right? They're going to be at least making progress forward. And in this situation, making progress is where that green line comes into play up there at $1.85. So if you haven't connected those dots, $1.85, pretty important level going into tomorrow. So let's see if the bulls can hold above it and build a higher base or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.